Today we are taking a look at Hatsune Miku from Vocaloid. This is the Snow Miku by Kuromi version in the Trio-Try-iT line by Furyu. Vocaloid operates as a widely recognized virtual singer software and a versatile digital voice bank developed by Crypton Future Media. The unique platform enables independent creators to produce original songs using her synthesized vocals across countless music genres. Hatsune Miku acts as a global digital avatar for a massive catalog of user-generated media and official rhythm games. Through these applications, she maintains a constantly evolving presence in modern pop culture and live holographic concerts around the world. Her distinctive design provides a familiar foundation for many creative adaptations. Today's highlights for this figure are the highly dynamic expression details, the beautifully integrated collaboration outfit elements, and the expansive hair silhouette that defines the foundational shape. The open mouth and raised corners integrate naturally with the surrounding facial cheeks to create an energetic, positive upward momentum that carries clearly through the face. Supporting that, the cleanly layered concentric iris and multiple printed eye highlights add rich visual dimensionality and deep focus to the cheerful expression. The signature light blue hair color blends seamlessly with the bold black, vibrant purple, and bright pink outfit palette associated with the Kuromi collaboration theme. Working with that, the sturdy raised neck collar, the heavily wavy skirt frills, and the waist-mounted pink heart chain integrate this visual theme directly into the physical sculpt. The long sweeping arcs and sharply curled lower tips of the paired side ponytails expand outward to completely construct the entire massive silhouette frame. Translucent finish details applied firmly at the extreme hair tips layer smoothly over the thicker opaque sections to create a steady and lasting sense of continuous graceful motion. This channel brings you figure reviews and anime merchandise updates straight from Japan. If you enjoyed this kind of content, don't forget to subscribe. The face features an energetic upward momentum, established by the open mouth and the raised corners connecting smoothly into the cheeks. Inside the mouth, the sculpted tongue and internal depth create a highly convincing three-dimensional cavity. The eyes showcase a strong upper lash line and a much thinner lower edge to give the cheerful gaze a sharp, defined direction. The straight-cut front face bangs line up perfectly across the forehead to provide a clean, steady horizon line directly above the eyes. Stepped side locks drop down firmly from that established line to frame the central face securely. The massive paired side ponytails continuously sweep outward in large, elegant arcs, shaping the primary physical width of the entire head area. These thick, bundled strands remain extremely well organized, bounded tightly by slightly darker contour lines that keep the layered shape remarkably easy to read. The primary hair strands sweep outward heavily before pulling inward gently near the extreme tips to successfully complete the exterior framing silhouette. A completely smooth matte paint finish uniformly covers the main light blue bulk of the thick hair for a highly clean appearance. Noticeable translucent finish areas located near the trailing tips safely overlap the opaque upper hair sections to preserve a lingering sense of motion in the sculpt. A rigid, pitch-black hair accessory sits securely near the crown, presenting a stark visual contrast through its sharp, pointed foundational silhouette and distinct round-edged tips. Large, rounded, heavily textured earmuffs closely overlap the hair base, separating their unique surface finish clearly from the surrounding smooth, sweeping hair panels. Multiple heart-shaped loop ornaments thread cleanly through the upper hair, opening up physical spatial gaps that efficiently inject rhythm into the main flowing lines. Those dominant, smooth hair panels effortlessly contrast beautifully against the rougher, molded physical texture of the side earmuffs. The upper body focuses heavily on structured fabric layers and dynamic clothing arrangements. A tall black collar rises solidly around the neck area, utilizing precise thin outer borderlines to emphasize the physical thickness of the overlapping fabric. The solid black collar and crisp frilled collar edges cleanly divide the head elements from the complex upper body section effortlessly. Below the collar, the bright purple top features multiple layers of dense chest frills. The heavily wavy gathered edges of those frills repeat sequentially to represent the soft volume of the gathered cloth through clear sculpted physical steps. A solid black central clothing panel prominently anchors the middle of the chest area, decorated with a neat vertical row of deeply sculpted buttons. The torso twists slightly at the waistline, generating a noticeable tilt between the high shoulders and the main chest blocks. One hand sits securely raised with the individual fingers gently curved inward to present a rounded, highly unified physical block. The other hand lowers smoothly with the fingers fully splayed open to carefully carry the flowing lines down to a light, airy finish. Sleek black, heavily glove-like wrist components firmly separate the hands from the bare forearms using thick, densely frilled upper borders. A highly detailed Kuromi character mascot securely hugs the shoulder area directly above the prominently raised arm. The smoothly rounded head and bright white arms of the separate mascot confidently overlap the main figure to generate an undeniably massive, impressive physical shape. A distinct 01 numerical marking stretches cleanly across the upper arm surface, seamlessly conforming to the gentle curve of the bare sculpted skin. The lower body is defined by a heavy, widely spread black skirt that drops firmly from the secure upper waistline. A solid borderline runs consistently along the lower hem of the completely black exterior skirt to neatly tighten the outer silhouette. Rich purple frills sit fully layered underneath the wide black panels, creating a dense, secondary tier of complex interior fabric. This design firmly separates the exceptionally smooth outer skirt wall from the heavily waving inner elements through two highly distinct structured layers. The primary black skirt actively spreads outward to clearly follow and effortlessly support the wide, fully grounded physical leg stance. Working with that, the internal hips twist slightly, forcing the heavy outer skirt panels to faithfully follow the directional rotation of the lower torso. A bright pink decorative chain wraps prominently around the upper waist area, seamlessly linking a continuous series of open geometric rings. Multiple tiny heart-shaped elements securely join that structural waist chain, cleverly blending sharp points and smooth curves to form a striking central accent. The smoothly contoured bare main legs carefully carry a highly even matte finish that allows the dark surrounding skirt colors to stand out prominently. A sharp graphical arrow marking stamps perfectly onto the bare thigh surface, providing an immediate visual stopping point, safely breaking up the continuous continuous smooth skin. The deeply and firmly planted legs completely establish a wide, fiercely grounded stance, locking the entire lower body securely to the stable bottom focal plane. This wide foundational stance pulls the heavy skirt layers completely open, beautifully organizing the sweeping lower physical proportions into an incredibly unified base. Small, frilled ankle socks heavily wrap the lower leg extremities, securely connecting the smoothly finished skin directly to the large, bulky footwear. Thick-soled platform-style loafers securely support the feet, using deep, heavy heel steps to instantly generate a tremendously solid, deeply planted lower weight distribution. The highly noticeable angular difference between the securely raised arm and the safely lowered sidearm successfully drives a powerful diagonal action line through the entire torso. This figure is approximately 19 centimeters tall. That's about 7.5 inches. For size comparison, here's a 350 milliliter can. That's about 12 ounces in the US. Overall, Hatsune Miku in Trio-Try-iT by Furyu stands out for its energetic stylized proportions and seamless thematic collaboration details. The incredibly intricate open mouth design and sharply raised mouth corners successfully integrate with the rounded cheeks to generate an energetic, powerfully upward driving momentum across the entire face. That same facial energy is perfectly matched by the highly detailed, layered concentric iris geometry and the multiple printed tiny highlights that securely inject a rich, complex dimensionality directly into the cheerful expression. The smoothly painted, soft light blue hair colors effortlessly maintain a deeply seamless blend with the bold black, vibrant purple, and energetic bright pink outfit palette representing the Kuromi crossover theme. Key clothing elements heavily reinforce this specific crossover concept, utilizing the thickly raised collar, the extensively layered wavy skirt frills, and the pink heart chain to securely lock the collaboration themes directly into the physical foundational sculpt. The sweeping long arcs and the sharply curled tips of the massive paired side ponytails stretch far outward, functioning perfectly to construct the incredibly wide and sturdy outer silhouette frame for the entire form. Supporting that dynamic layout, beautifully subtle translucent details at the far extreme hair tips cleanly layer over the deeply opaque top strands, leaving a highly visible, lasting sense of continuous sweeping motion across the complete physical surface. The highly deliberate angle differences placed firmly between the securely raised arm and the softly lowered hand establish a powerful diagonal line that physically connects the upper body twists continuously down to the firmly grounded leg stance. Because of that, fans of Hatsune Miku or the creative crossover designs will definitely enjoy this brilliantly combined piece. With that focus, collectors who appreciate exceptionally dynamic silhouettes and deeply integrated, highly tailored thematic clothing elements should find it a thoroughly fulfilling and incredibly worthy addition. That's it for this video. If there's any part of the figure you liked, feel free to leave a comment and share your thoughts. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.